Hello, welcome to the Sips and Smut podcast, where taboo is the topic and the tea is hot. I am Jordan,
Maddie.
and we're just going to talk a little bit about ourselves, introduce ourselves to everyone that has started following us, which we are very grateful for. Thank you so much.
Extremely.
Um, so, we want to talk about how we met. So we actually worked together at a firm, and we were not going to specify which one.
We don't
Um,
want them to monitor our podcast, so we're not going to name who they are, but
Yeah, but we do work at a firm, and that's how we met, and we just started talking. I actually manage, I guess, a book club that is within our work group, and she joined, and then we started talking. It's like, hey, I like romance books, and she's like, well, I like romance books too, and then it just spouted from there.
and then it was just a match made in heaven
Hmm.
via Microsoft Teams. Um,
One thing led to another, and then we started communicating through every social media that we had for like a
yes, we
while.
still do.
And but then we didn't actually share our phone numbers, ironically, at first. It was just like,
No, we did it, and that's funny because neither one of us really thought about it. We are just like, you're on all my platforms.
yeah, so we'll talk on Insta, Facebook, Messenger, TikTok. We did all this other stuff. And then I was like, wait, I don't think I actually have her phone number.
All right,
Yeah, and
that
then I
was
was like,
funny.
hey, I should probably have your phone number. And you're like, oh my gosh, we didn't do that. I'm like, no.
I know. I was like, we did it, did we? It's like
Yeah.
one of those things. It's like, are we going out? Are we not going out?
What are we? Are we a
What are
situationship?
we?
What is this?
I don't know,
Um,
but yeah, you were the one that brought up. You were like, because we like to chat about books all the time, and that was pretty much what we were doing. We were sending each other TikToks and reels of books, and you were like, we should just record ourselves talking about it.
yeah. Yeah.
And the podcast was just kind of born, and it's been so fun.
It's been really cathartic, if anything. It's just
Yeah.
been a great space to just talk about something that we both love because we don't,
Yes.
it's not something you just talk about every day, at least not with
No.
people in person. And
No.
there's not very many
Yeah.
people around me that I can talk about it to that would be willing to do this as well.
Yeah.
So
And
that it's been,
not in our work sphere
no, not
either.
in our work sphere. No, definitely not.
No, it's not
Never.
something that you bring up at work. But
No,
anytime,
no. This,
well, I sent you somebody asked, we had like a question of the day, and the person who writes those goes, "What's your favorite um professional development book?" And I was like, "There's books for that.
what are those?
Like, why would you read
Professional
that?"
development. Are you meaning Kama Sutra?
I literally I was like, I mean, if I had a different profession, I could count these.
I love that.
I'd still probably count them.
I
Professional
mean,
development.
you
I
know
mean,
what? It's
we're in a
emotional. It's
professional
also
setting here,
emotional.
right?
There's a lot of emotions involved in these books too.
God,
So
yes.
there's a
And
lot of
for work for us, we
growth
have to take our
emotionally,
emotion out of it because you and
and
I both work in fraud detection, so we can't be emotional.
no,
We have to be
no,
very analytical.
it's hard
I know
not to be
it's
emotional in some
difficult
ways.
not to be, um, but it's nice to have a place to kind of let that out.
Yeah, it is. It's really
Yeah.
is. And it's kind of a great place to just be around. Which we will talk
Some of the
about
best
later.
people.
Yeah, I met a lot of good people at this recent event I went to, which Maddie will interview me on that later. But
Yes, I will.
uh and it was just so cool to meet other people that are like-minded
Yeah.
and they're all really nice. There's a lot of
Yes.
negativity sometimes on social medias and especially sometimes in the book talk community, book world as we've seen. So it was really nice
Yeah.
to see like the lighter side of that and meeting all these different people and knowing, hey, it's not just, 10 or 12 people. There's a lot of us out there. It's really, really
There's a
cool.
lot of people. It's like all of the people that you wish you could have found in high school to be friends
Yes.
with because you all like the same thing. You're all
Mhm.
like a little weird. You're
Little
all a little
neurospicy.
neurospicy. That's so neurospicy. Um, and social media has like given us a platform to meet people and share thoughts. And book talk is book talk, I think was like one of the best things that came out of COVID. Not
Agreed.
gonna lie.
I really do too. I think
Hmm.
if we ever have like a silver lining with COVID, I would say reading really took a forefront for a lot of people because you couldn't go anywhere.
You couldn't go anywhere. Yeah.
because everything was pretty much halted. Like
Yeah, and they
movie,
couldn't, there nobody was making movies or TV shows because they couldn't
yeah.
film. Like the
Mm-mm.
only thing we had were books. I feel like really, the Oregon Trail, all we had this time and all we had were books, and we had to walk uphill in the snow to get those books, both
It,
directions, and
yeah, it
kind
kind of
of,
was that for a little while. I mean, you
kind
could
of.
watch old shows and stuff like that, but
Yeah, but that
um,
gets old.
yeah, especially when you're stuck at home majority of the time, like
I
24/7.
just, right? I just like to read because then you get like, you make your own scenarios in your head, and that's more fun.
Speaking of reading, I have the ability to see it in my head, whereas
Ooh, I don't. Yes. I can't. I'm like anytime I try to imagine something, I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like that where it's just black and I'm like I don't see the movie in my brain. It's just blank. So we were that's funny we were talking about that because I like to look up a ton of the like AI or fan art, mostly the fan art because AI sucks, but you know,
Hmm.
you do what you got to do so that I get like an idea of what these people look like because I can't design them in my head, Jordan. So for those that do fan art, please keep doing that. I need it.
Now, I love the fan art. I still enjoy seeing the
I
fan
do.
art. It's one of my
I
favorite
love it.
things. But I can visualize it in my head. I can see it in my head.
That
I
must be
and
nice.
it is really cool. I thought a lot of people could do it, so it was interesting to me when I met not just you, but a few other people that can't do it at all. And one of
Yeah,
them told me like they can't even dream. Like they don't even have dreams. Like that's how
that's weird.
like
I dream very vividly. And what's weird is I have synesthesia. So like when I listen to music in my brain, it's all colors and like shapes and stuff. But that's all I see.
hmm.
And it really only happens with music. I told Chris, my husband, I was listening to Pink Floyd once, and I was like, I feel like I'm writing Rainbow Road listening to this. Like
Yeah,
that's kind of just how it feels for me in my
I just
brain. Like that's what
that's
it
all
looks like.
I'm seeing like a like really shiny bright glitter cart on a road, just a
Yeah,
rainbow road going like
just a
woo.
Rainbow Road. Who's this is so much fun. I like this song.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. It's like my ADHD. It doesn't even go along with the music. I'm just like glitter car. I like this. You know,
But
it's fun.
yeah,
But it
but
is
it's
interesting, yeah,
fun.
because I can't.
Yeah,
But I still like reading, which I feel like most people that I've talked to that can't imagine things in their mind prefer to watch like
Mhm.
TV or shows. And I would much prefer reading. I feel like, especially because I have really bad ADHD and people that have that know like your brain never shuts up. So it's kind of a break. Like to just have a black mind where you're just reading words and you're like, okay, this is kind of chill.
Mhm.
Takes a lot of the noise away.
Escapism is very real with reading. Like I think that's
Oh
why
God, yes.
a lot of people started reading during COVID just because they were trying to escape what was going on anyways, and then
And we're
all the book.
still trying to escape to this day.
Yes, we are, and I feel like we're pretty
Yeah.
successful. Like, start reading these books.
Yep. I mean, hey, I can pretend like the world is fine
It's
every
totally,
time I
yes,
read. This
same.
is fine. This is fine. Like the guy in the everything's on fire. This is fine.
Yeah, I always think of that every time I hear this is fine, that little dog with the cup. This is
I
fine.
know.
This is fine. Surrounded by fire. Like this is fine. It's fine.
This is
We're good.
fine.
No.
I feel like if there's anything that ever summed up my life in like a meme, it would be that one. Where just everything's on fire and you're like, this is normal. I'm used
Or
to
like
this.
the floating trash meme. Like the guy,
The
the
dumpster
little
that's on
trash
fire.
guy, where he's like super cute looking, he's all smiling, but he's like has
Feet
like
is on
fire
fire.
from like, hey,
Yes.
moving down a river. There was a lot
Honestly,
going
though,
on in that meme.
that's how I feel about work. That meme is work, where I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, this is a hot mess. Side note, people that do crime, could you not?
You
That
wouldn't
would
get
be
a job
great.
though.
Or like, well, that's true.
We do like
That's
money to
weird,
pay
I
for
know, but I
books.
don't want to be like, keep doing crimes.
Yeah,
Don't do
okay.
crimes.
Don't do crimes.
At least do crimes better, because people are really stupid and they're really bad at it.
Well, it's also just lack of education on certain
It's true.
topics and certain things that there's really not a lot of it out there. I know some people are like, I know about it. Like, no, you don't
No,
actually.
you don't.
But I don't want to go on a
I
tangent about what we do because,
no,
yeah,
I thought I knew about it. You don't know until you're in it.
yeah. So you're having to review it and listen and you see all the different things. So,
Kind of like with books.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the more I talk about books with you, the more into the book universe I get.
The worlds of all the books. We're wandering in all these realms. That's basically what I
For
like to think.
real.
Like we're
I know it
wanderers.
reminds me of those TikToks where they're like the one girl falls into the book and she like comes up in the gown and like in the thing and then there's like the middle-aged moms on their bed like trying to climb into the book and you're like, why is this not working?
Yeah, yeah, yep, 100% that. That really is that's us. That's 100% us. And a
That
few
is
people I know
me.
actually that don't have
God,
kids.
if I could have a superpower, that's what I would want. I would want to have the ability to go into the stories that I read.
And the ability to
That'd be
get out
so
because there are some
dangerous.
stories where you don't want to be in certain parts where it's like, oh, that's not,
Yeah,
nope, I'm gonna hop out right now. You guys have
I'm
time
gonna
to
just, I'll be a
just
fly on the wall.
yeah, I'm gonna go read it and then I'll come back.
Yeah, it's a little traumatizing to live it,
Yeah,
but
some of it, no,
some of
no,
the
I'm gonna
darker
hang out in
ones.
prison. Like,
But how fun would that be?
that would be a
Just
lot
to
of fun.
like climb
I
into a
would watch
book.
that. If that became a series, I would watch it. Like just hopping into random romance books. That'd be cool.
Yes.
Passion
Reading
flicks.
Rainbow for like
Passion flicks.
adults.
Passion flicks. This is here you go. Make that a
This is what
thing.
I want. I want
Uh-huh.
the ability to hop into a book. I want a character that can hop into any book that she reads.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
That'd be legit.
that would be awesome. I would watch that. Feel like a lot of women in particular would watch that.
I think one of the my favorite things about like books and book talk is it's given especially women an outlet, but like women over the age of 30, it's so it's like such a thing and I love it.
It really is. It's I like to call it thirsty 30s because it seems like we're all in the era
Yes. Ooh,
of
I
it.
like that.
Thirsty
I
30s.
like that.
Because
Thirsty 30s.
I have to say,
Dang.
it's not just like you and me. I've met other women. Some of them are close to 40 or 42. So,
Yeah.
fear like feral 40s. Like I feel like there's thirsty 30s,
Feisty 40s.
and yeah, feral 40s. I don't know what 50s would be. We'll have to figure that one out. But I feel like that's where
We got some time till we
yeah,
get there,
we're good.
but
I'm not rushing on that. But feral 40s and thirsty 30s seems to be a thing, a real thing that no one really talked about up until like these books started really coming out and a lot of more people
yeah.
are reading them and communities are being built. Like a lot of
Yes.
communities. I'm in so many groups now with all these different spicy
I
books.
know you have so many friends. I need to leave my house. I need to go to events like you
I
did.
don't really leave my house.
I know. I don't either.
It's
Ever.
because
I
of the
work from
community that
home
there's groups
and
like
it's people
mm,
out there.
well that too. There's groups that I participate in. I don't always like to chat or whatever in there.
Yeah.
It's just fun reading other people like, hey, I have a question about this book or what were your thoughts about that? And I'm like, I
Yeah.
read this book. Oh, you need a recommendation? This one's a good one. Like
Hmm.
just even doing that is really um
Especially with the books
feeling
that you love.
seen. Feeling
Yeah.
seen is a big part of it. Just being like,
Is
oh, I'm
there
not alone.
is there anything better than being 100 million% devastated by a book and then force feeding it down somebody else's throat so that you can watch them also be absolutely devastated by a book? Because I don't think so. I think that is one of life's simple pleasures.
I have done that and I know my friends have
You've
also
done
done
it
it to
to
me.
me.
Yeah, that's true.
I did it to you. I did it to you with Pen Pal. You're doing it. You've done it to me a bunch, but like you're doing it to me right now with Alchemize because I'm going through that. And
Yes.
we've talked about that. I'm reading that one really slow because there's just so much information, but my God, is it so good?
Yes.
And
Which we will that will be
I know I'm gonna
discussed later.
die. We will,
That
but
will be
it's
that
my fault. I have to read that faster. But holy cow, that's a good
there's a
one. I
lot
can't wait
going
to
on.
talk about that.
There's a lot
There
going
is a lot. That one, I know you were reading it. You were like, I have to take notes
on.
on this, and I
I
should have done that. But yes, there's nothing better than ruining somebody else's life with a book that ruined your life.
just emotionally devastate them and like, ah,
Hmm.
but it's also, you found your people when they're like, when you tell them like,
Oh,
this book
yes.
devastated me and blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh no, what's the
What's the
title?
name? I know. Every time the TikToks, the Reels, everything where they're like, this book destroyed me, and I'm immediately going to the comments being like, all right, I'm in.
I need
I'm
the
here for
title.
this. I want to
Who's,
be,
yeah.
I'm a masochist. I want to be devastated. rip my heart out with a book, please.
But you also just need it. You just need that kind
Right?
of like
You just need
emotional
it
release of just like bawling your eyes out with these characters. Because some
in a controlled
But a
environment.
controlled environment where you're reading it and you're like, oh my God. And you might scare your husband when comes in and he sees you like sobbing in a corner. But it's just it's fine. It's all fine.
Honestly, I there's plenty of other things that scare him more than that. And it's I think some of the ideas that some of these books have given me. And he is like,
That's
I don't
also fair
think I
because
can do that. And I'm like,
there's been some
but
times
have
where
you
I'm like,
tried?
so I have a request and
I know.
but some of them are normal-ish. I was like, I can you do
Yeah.
the book boyfriend lean on the door frame?
Oh yeah.
I had my husband do that. Recommend that. I mean, I know that was like a trend on social media at one point, but if you have not done that yet, I recommend it. It's very,
And if
very
for some reason we end up on your For You page and you're a man, read the book. Do what
Mhm.
it says. Your wife, your girlfriend, they will thank you.
Well, okay.
Maybe if you try it with your wife, don't try it with your girlfriend. But,
But the other thing is uh check in first because
yeah, some of these are a little,
some of these books go a little hard on a lot of different things in different ways. So
no,
you
no, they go
just
hard. What a
yeah.
bummer.
Well, some ladies might not appreciate if he's just like from the get-go starting out with something a little
Okay, well, like, I mean, buy her a
a
drink
little
first.
warning, a
Come
little
on.
like consent, like chalk talk, like, hey, like
A little consent never hurt anybody.
just make sure that they're like okay with some of this before you just
Are they
go, hey,
make sure they're
honey, and then just
vibing?
start something
Hello.
and they're like, what is happening? What like, you know, communication's key,
So
people.
what's funny
Communication.
is I love my husband to death.
Mm.
We've been married for almost 10 years. This man would be the one who read a book and be like, "Whoa, let's go." And I'm like,
Whoa, whoa, wait.
there's like 45 chapters of buildup prior to this, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
need you to slow down.
And then you go read the trigger warnings like, we need to talk before any of this. Like, let's go over some stuff real quick. Let's
I
just wait a
know.
minute. Wait a
I
minute.
mean, do you really read books if you don't have a safe word?
Right? Well, correction. Do
I
you really
mean,
read spicy books and don't have a safe word?
yes.
Like, there's other books that you
Yes.
can read and you don't require that. But there's definitely if you're
I read the psychological medical journal.
and I have a safe word
My safe word
for
is
to stop my
why.
therapy.
I read this math textbook.
Oh, well, you know
My
what? I do
my
have a
safe
safe
word
word for
is
that. That's a
cosine.
hard no. No thanks. No math. Ugh. So,
God, we do enough math in our day job. I don't want to
yes,
math
yeah.
anymore.
I even moved out of the role and got a different job, and I'm still doing
You
math there.
did.
Still like, ugh. So, yeah,
Math will never leave us in the fraud detection world.
yeah, no, it
It's
won't.
all math, but
Okay. Well, that's us.
anyway,
Us
that's us.
all over the places. We were very chaotic.
I
But
honestly though, I
in a
love our
nutshell,
chaos. I feel
yeah.
like we have a very, I'd like to think a very normal level
Yeah, we're
of
neurospicy. That's
chaos.
really what it
Yeah.
is. We're just neurospicy, which is totally fine.
Yes.
But if you
I
guys
have all
really
the
like the
spices.
neurospicy and how all over the place we are and chaotic and just generally
We're
fun,
chaotic. We're parents. We're married. We are doing the best we can
just
every
one day
day
at a time.
and
That's
one day
life.
at a time. And we live vicariously through book characters because things are expensive, families are expensive, and that's what we have going for us, guys.
That's what we got. This is our
This is
lifeline.
what we have. This is
Yep.
my lifeline. These books are my lifeline.
So if you guys enjoyed any of that, continue listening and subscribe. We have
Yes.
Spotify, YouTube. There's a link tree. You can click on it. It has all of our
TikTok.
links
Yeah, we
there.
got
It has
all the
all the things.
things.
Just go look at that. And
Yeah, go look at it.
if you ever have like suggestions or questions or anything like that, hit us up.